What's up, guys? Welcome back to another daily vlog. Pedro Doordash Santiago back at you. And if you could tell by the description of the thumbnail, I think we had something wrong with DoorDash. So this is what I mean by that. Myself and some other content creators have talked about how when we have a stacked order, the customers don't know that there's more than one order. They think maybe it's only themselves. And sometimes I've heard customers texting us, hey, where are you? Where are you? I think we have it wrong. I did the order the other day. I had a credit. Anyways, some of you might have seen the video. There was an issue. I had a credit. Had a little bit of money left over. Said, let me just order something. I just don't want that money to be lost. This is what I found. Now, for those of you that are new, I do daily stuff. My name is Pedro. Listen, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment, like, comment, share, all of that stuff, okay? If you're new to the channel, I give you guys tips and tricks on how to find hidden tips. And then we also dive into betting on yourself, why you're doing gig work, all that kind of stuff. I do videos every single day. But let's get into it. So as you can see right here or here, I don't know what side it would be on. This is a message I got from DoorDash. So if, as a customer, if you order food and you're following it within the app, okay, it can give you this message here. Your Dashers, I don't know what it says. Your Dashers completing another delivery, will be arriving shortly, whatever it says. I thought they didn't tell customers that. Now, is this something that is just market specific, like to my St. Louis region? I don't know. We know DoorDash tries different things out. They test different things out. Has this always been there? And we just assume they don't tell the customer. I have no idea. Do they tell the customer on Uber? I'm not sure. I know as rideshare, when I'd pick somebody up, or even when I would use it as a Uber rideshare passenger, it would tell me my driver's, dropping somebody off right now on, estimated time. So do these apps really actually let the customer know? And is it on the customer because they're assuming a time and we don't get there and they're not checking the app? I'm not sure, but let's talk a little more. So I'll show it to you guys one more time. It says, the Dashers completing an order nearby will be with you soon, like another delivery. Are we too hard on DoorDash? Do they listen to us? Is this new? Or are they getting complaints from customers saying, hey, I didn't know there was 2 orders and you didn't tell me that. Why is my food delayed? I tipped well. I've talked about all this stuff. Because a lot of times on the stacked orders, the first order, if it doesn't start as a stack, they show you one offer, $8 for 3 miles. And then you get there and they give you another one, $6 for 0.6 miles. Great. Anybody's going to take that, right? But then the first drop off is that second order. And then the originally first customer that you took has to wait an extra 5, 10, 15 minutes to get their food. Most of us has been there, right? And it's our decision whether or not to take that second order. I get it. But we're out here to make money. If it's money to miles is good, we're going to take it. It is what it is. But DoorDash seems to actually communicate with the customer. I was shocked. I didn't know that. When I saw it, I was like, that's awesome. I think that's a good feature. And I always say, if I think DoorDash does something well, or these companies do something well, I will report it and get your guys' information. Have you seen this? Do you guys use DoorDash? I don't use it often. I've used it 6 times, okay? I've used it twice in the last week and a half or week because I just needed to. But didn't need to, wanted to. But I saw that and I'm thinking, is DoorDash listening? Most of us think they do not care. I fall into that area. But if customers are complaining, maybe they got to add things in the app. And the app is always changing. It's evolving. Every few weeks, there's something new with it. They're testing something. We've talked about that many times, right? And sometimes I think they add good things to them. I think this is one of them. I bring this up for this reason. Some of us don't like to take stacked orders for that reason. They think maybe it's a bad rating. There's issues with stacked orders. They don't want to take another stack. They don't want to stack, especially if it begins as a stack, because maybe you're delivering to a non-tip customer. It's a good order that they put with a bad one. Some of us have had issues with customers texting us saying, where are you? You're driving around. That becomes an issue because then maybe, like I said, you get a bad rating or you run into a confrontation with a guest asking you where you were at. But if it lets them know in the app, Maybe that's a good thing. Some of us have even told me that they let the customer know, hey, I have 2 orders, just letting you know that, and that works for them sometimes. Do we need to do that now? Is this just in my market? I don't know. But I saw it, and I believe in telling you guys, if I see something that's different, and if I've reported on something that I was wrong about, and I've definitely said many times, hey, they don't let the customer know, that's crazy. How could? And a lot of us have thought that and said that. So what do we do now with this information? So a lot of you might think, it's not a big deal, not a big deal. It's not a big deal. But for those of you dashers that are out there worried about the customer experience, or should I text the customer, should I not text the customer? Listen, guys, if they're following the app and they have any issues or whatever, they can look there and the information is there for them. My opinion is we should not be texting customers too much unless we need to, okay? The text messaging, if they have the notifications enabled, will let them know, and the phone will go off. Your dasher's at the store. Your dasher picked up the order. The dasher's on the way. Your dasher's arrived. That's 4 messages already. We really don't need to be adding extra messages unless the issue comes up. Like maybe you're there and there's an issue with the order, like they're out of something or it's an excessive wait. Then I think customers need to know that. And most of the time they're going to be appreciative, right? But as far as letting them know we have another order, I don't do that. I don't want to make a problem if there isn't a problem, right? Because then that could maybe upset them, right? Now, if they get upset on their own because they see it in the app, that's one thing. But we don't need to add to that. That's my opinion. The less information, we don't need to be texting them as much as I think some of us might be doing, right? Leave your comments below what you think about it. Are you going to continue to take stacked orders? Is this a feature that you're aware of? Do you use DoorDash? If you do, next time, check it out and see if it alerts you that the dasher has another delivery, a second delivery. Okay, I think it's good information. I think it's a good feature to have in there. It's real simple. I think most customers don't necessarily track their food every moment, right? I happen to be looking at it because I like to see what the app looks like from the customer end. Listen, you guys are fantastic. We're going live tonight, Sunday, 9 p.m. Central Standard Time every week. On Sunday at 9, we do a live call-in show. Topics this week, I have it in the description part of the video that is going to show that it'll be live tonight. It's out there for you. But our topics are basically going to be a couple of these things. So, top dasher versus cherry picker, who makes more? Topic number 1. School's back in session. What does that mean for you? Less dashing, more dashing? Kids, out of the house now. What does that mean for your work-life schedule? And then anything else you guys want to talk about? Listen, Bet on You set goes one day at a time. Look forward to getting the calls in tonight. Calls start at 9:15 sharp. The live stream starts at 9 o'clock. You guys are fantastic. I'll see you later.